Howdy, fellow travelers, craftsmen, artists, ne'er-do-wells, all of the above. So I just got through sewing this candle binding, and it's got a rolled front on it. So I think it seems like we did a tutorial on that. Can't remember now, but anyway, it went pretty well. Although I did, and it would have to happen right here on the near side, but I pulled a stitch through. So of course, when you're sewing at 8 stitches per inch, that's the chances of that go up. So, and especially back in here, it seems coming into this here, I'm coming in with my awl at an angle right here and trying to straighten back up and stuff. So anyway, something I learned in France that I wanted to show you here today. So it pulled through, and I came back in with my overstitch wheel at 8 stitches per inch and kind of got that stitch line cleaned up and shaped up pretty good. Also, I came in and separated, I think I've shown you this before, I've separated my stitches just by pushing just a small point of the awl in between to create a little separation. I just think it makes that stitch line look a little nicer. So I've done that, and what I've also done now is with what was left of my thread, and this is some 332 brown. I'm sewing this whole saddle, TCA saddle, with some of this French linen 332. So a little bit on the smaller sides. It's about, I don't know, 3 or 4 cord, I believe. So that's what I'm using here. So I already had one side threaded up, and I just threaded the other side. So what are we going to do? So they come in like this, and basically put a fake stitch in there. So when you see this saddle finished and perhaps in a museum, you'll count the stitches up. About 10 stitches up, there's a fake stitch. So what you do is you pull it down till it matches a stitch on either side. And of course, this is linen, of course, as I said earlier, but it's also heavily waxed. So when it goes in there, it's not slick. It's not something that's likely going to come out of there very easily. So, mission accomplished. Other than this, I just come in with this little fine point scalpel and clip those ends off on the back side. And we're in business.